everyone, welcome back to plot number 13. It's something magical, I think, about having a look at your plot and areas from above. It's lovely to see how straight the beds look as well from above. I mean, down at ground level, trying to run a wire across and get it straight with all the other bits as well. So I was quite impressed with myself, to be fair, not going to lie. So here I am back at the plot. It's my kind of day today, so it's a nice overcast day, not too hot. So I can get a lot of jobs done, and it's a great day for planting out as well because the ground's nice and wet. So I'm going to get a few bits done and show you what I've been up to. Okay, so the first update, I just want to show you the peas. I think the birds have finally found them now, so they've been nibbled to death. So what I've done for my protection, I should have done this before, to be fair, but I was taking it for granted that they hadn't spotted them. So let me show you what I do to get rid of the pigeons or birds. So the first thing you can do, which is nice and easy, is cover your row with some spare sticks and branches that you've got going around. That can keep the birds off. Another thing that I found works as well is if you tie a bit of fleece or something to your poles or supports, or if you haven't got any fleece, spare fleece, a carrier bag. And it seems to keep the pigeons off and the birds off. I think the random movements in the wind kind of frighten them into not spending too much time down on the floor. So there's a little trick for you there. We've got some cold nights due, so I don't really want to risk the potatoes being knocked back. So I've covered them in fleece at the moment. So I'll peel that off and just check underneath and make sure everything's looking okay. I imagine everything will be fine under here, but I just want to make sure we haven't got loads of slugs and stuff. With it being wet as well, it's a good time to do a bit of a slug hunt, to be fair. Have a quick look underneath, see what's going on. That's my first earlies are up, so that's great. Pushing through. Have we got any sign of the seconds yet? Oh yeah, we've got some of the seconds just poking the first leaves through. That one is the Orla. It's coming through. And the Maris Pier, no sign of the Maris Pier yet. But they only went in a couple of days ago anyway. Well, last week. So I can't remember when I put them in now. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do a bit of weeding under here. There's a bit of bindweed and stuff coming up, as per what I knew. Right, let's get on with that. Obviously try and dig out your bindweed and get as much as you can. Oh, that's not a very good one. Dig down a little bit more and pull out where I felt it snap off. Just gently ease it out. There we go. Lovely. Every time you do this, it's going to weaken it. So you just got to keep on top of it. Just keep going with it. And then the rest of the weeds, I just simply hoe off. It's better to do it on a dry day, but even doing it on a wet day will still disturb the weeds and knock them back a little bit. So even on a rainy day, get your hoe out. Pete, the Cornish gardener, is running a competition as well on his YouTube channel to win a homemade hoe. I'll put a link to his channel below. Go check it out and you might be in with a chance of winning a DIY hoe. I planted out a few bits and bobs last week as well, which are doing absolutely fine. The slugs have not touched them, and the frost or the cold weather's not seemed to have affected them. The calendulas are okay, what I put out a few weeks ago. We have some cornflower, which I did a few weeks ago, and that is really starting to root and take off now, so that's great. What else have we got? We got some of the candy tuft, which is looking really good. Yeah, so everything so far, touch wood, seems to be looking okay. I'm going to plant a few more bits out as well. Oh, let's have a quick look at the geraniums as well. We'll have a quick look over there. Yeah, they're okay as well, to be fair. Yeah, they're looking okay. I'm going to plant a few more geraniums out today. I'm really affected by mole holes actually here. Let me show you this. Look at this mole hole here. Absolute nightmare. Don't know if you can tell on the camera, but you see where all the ground's all broken up there, and it goes all the way underneath the geraniums and into the path there, and then across this side and into here as well. Can you see where the mole's gone? Like that. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. I'm trying to get low so you can see the height, but a nightmare. I have to keep squishing it down. I might have to get one of those windmill things like my neighbour's got over there, because apparently the vibration of the wind spinning the propeller round creates like vibrations, and the moles don't like it, or they stay away. I'm gonna have to do something, because they're starting to go underneath the cabbages and lift the cabbage roots just out of the soil, and obviously with it being dry, it's just dried out. So I've had to keep squishing them back down and giving them a drink. I mean, they're still alive at the moment, but they're looking a bit sorry for themselves. Let me show you. This one here has got affected. That one there's a little bit distorted compared to this one that hasn't had the mole underneath. So it's just struggling a little bit. I mean, I think it'll be okay, but it's just annoying, that's all. The carrots have germinated as well. So I've removed the plank of wood off them. They germinated middle of last week. So they're a little bit yellow, but they'll soon pick up and they'll be fine. This is what they're looking like today. So they have perked up a little bit, and now we've got a nice bit of wet weather just to keep them moist as well. So that's absolutely perfect, to be fair. I've just secured the one side of the netting down a little bit better, just to stop any carrot root flies finding their way underneath. So that's it. When I took the planks off as well, I give it a good weed, so it'll be okay for a few weeks anyway now, before I have to duck under there again. I might not even bother ducking under there, to be fair. Although I do have some rogue mint that the previous plot owner planted in the ground, which I'm still battling. So I might have to duck under just to get rid of a bit of the mint before it takes over. But apart from that, yeah, all good on the carrots. Don't forget to deadhead your daffodils. So on rainy days as well, it's absolutely perfect to do a slug hunt. I did this in one of my other videos. I literally go round and collect all the slugs that I find as I'm working and weeding and stuff like that. And I don't kill anything. I just pop it in a tub and then take it home and release it, just in the fields next to me, or the garden, my garden or whatever. I don't have any trouble with slugs at home. We have so many birds and wildlife that just pick them off, and I don't really grow veg in a concentrated space either. So it's absolutely fine to take them home and set them free. Rehome them, I like to call it. So yeah, so I've just found one hanging off the edge of the peas. How much's that? But I've not seen any other slugs this morning, even on this overcast kind of day. So I definitely recommend just picking them off as you see them and rehoming them elsewhere, far away obviously. Great place to look for slugs is kind of under bags and pots and stuff as well. In these bags is just some old weeds that have just been left to dry out. So normally there's the odd slug on the side of the bag or something. Oh yeah, there's three little slugs there, so I just collect them up. Not all slugs are bad, you know, they have their uses in the garden, but because there's so many, that I just get rid of them all, take them all home, and they can do what they need to do elsewhere. Where's that Robin when you need him? Oh, he's up there. Come on, Robin. We got slugs for you. You want some? Come on. Come on. Snacks. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I should have left him out, shouldn't I, on the table or something. Oh, there's a couple under there and all. Sluggies. Okay. Oh, nice little collection today. I'll give you a close-up shot if you like. I've planted out lots of bits and bobs to free up a bit of space at home. It's quite risky stuff as well, like geraniums and various flowers and bits and bobs like that. I think the most risky would be the zinnia. I've just put a row of zinnia in here. I do have some more at home, so if it all fails, then at least I've got a backup plan. But I'm not sure if we're going to be due any hard frosts now. And I just need to free up a bit of space at home. As you can imagine, and I imagine you're all the same, we've started to run out of space. So it's a case of two choices, live or die. So we'll see what happens. Right, I think that's it for today. I've had a quick tidy around, planted a ruck of stuff out. I'm going to head home with the pots that I've emptied now and sow a few more bits and bobs. It's going to be kind of like my bush beans, some French beans. I won't do runners yet, I'll leave that a bit later. But a bit more stuff that's going to be a bit tender, just to give them a head start so I can bring them down as little plants rather than try and get them going from seed directly. I'll give you a quick shot of what's in the greenhouse now. So I've got some tomatoes, aubergines, chilies, all the kind of tender stuff that I just wouldn't risk planting out yet. The wind is still quite chilly, so I'll leave them a little bit longer. Melons will be staying at home anyway, so I'll leave them in the glass house in the back garden because it's a nice south-facing garden. I have a few tomatoes from the tomato grow-along, so it's not a challenge, it's just a grow-along, so you get to taste them. The germination rate's been really poor, but I've managed to get one of each of the variety sent, so that's great. If you're interested in watching the tomato grow-along, I'll leave the link below to Ganggang and Peanuts YouTube channel. Here's some bits and bobs outside as well. These are the brassicas, so it's purple sprouting broccoli. We've got Calabrese broccoli and some cabbages. These are my backup ones, so if the slugs get the others or something happens, at least I've got a little backup. If I don't need them, then I shall just give them away to other plot holders or neighbours. And that's about it, to be fair. Not a lot else to go over. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. I look forward to catching up with you guys during the week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye. Don't worry, I haven't forgot the slugs. There you go. Bye, slugs.